Checking the weather, the waves. This looks great. It's beautiful outside. I think it's finally it. Katina,
What?
Get up.
Why?
Today's the day.
For what?
We bought this car 2 months ago so we can get to more places in Crete and go on drives like this one. And this is the one that I've been looking most forward to. We've been waiting on a beautiful day like this so we could go visit this beach before the tourists arrive. Oh, God. Careful. Sorry. They don't let people take rental cars out here, and I think that's for good reason. Sometimes they track your car and they know. Not always, but if you get stranded out here, insurance doesn't cover you. So that's on you.
Oh, goodness. I can see why that car was like, you know what? Maybe we walk the rest of the way.
This is where if you drove too fast, you'd really... Oh, God.
Good thing we have four-wheel drive.
Look at these goats. You see goats all over Crete, but it is interesting to think about how they get some of these places. Kind of amazing.
After months of waiting, the winds have calmed, the sea has settled, and Greece has said, today.
Greece teaches you about letting go. And after months of waiting for this trip to Balos Lagoon, it's finally time.
We've been checking the winds and the waves, and today it finally all lined up.
This isn't like jumping on the ferry with the crowds. Now we have our 4x4 and we just let the island tell us the time. Balos is not easy to get to. You've got this little precarious hike after you have the really tricky long dirt road. You can also come by ferry, but seeing it on this trail down is the best way to see it. If needed, you can hike up and back down when you take a ferry, and I think it's worth it.
When traveling Greece, it's best not to have a strict itinerary and instead be flexible and check the weather and allow that to tell you what's best to do in the day. That's also why it's so important to make sure that you are giving yourself plenty of time in each location that you travel to. If you don't give yourself enough time, you might miss out on the things you really want to do.
Being flexible is going to give you the best vacation.
So we finally made it down. into the such warm water. Oh, it's refreshing. Something that I find to be very cool about Balos and the other lagoon beaches of Crete is how different they look every year. In years past, this has been a sand channel, and obviously it is not that anymore.
So we have electronics, and the beautiful thing about the lagoon is it's mostly very shallow, between ankle and knee level.
Hey, what have we always said? The best places are the ones that take a slight struggle to get to.
I don't think that's exactly the way you usually say it.
It's not how I say it. I think something that people don't realize is how pink the sands of Balos are.
The colors of Balos is a big reason why you want to come here. And yeah, Elafonisi is very famous for its pink sand. There's not a ton. Sometimes there's more than others. Early season, last year at least, it felt like there was more than late season. But the blue waters from here, just the beautiful backdrop and contrast of the colors of the sea, the mountains. We got here and we're like, man, all these people started showing up right after us, which we got here at like 10:30. It's still not that many once you get out here because the ferries haven't started running yet. There's no organized part to the beach. So if that's what you're here for, wait until they open. But because of this, we have a much more empty Balos than what you'll get later in the season. Right now it's the middle of April, it's the week of Pascha. I was a little worried that because of it, so many people would be off work, but because there's not great infrastructure to get here, it's peaceful.
This is something that Greece has taught us is stop trying to control your outcome and plan every detail and just take what the day gives you.
When we were in Koroni visiting Katina's family, one of her relatives told me, in Greece, you let life come to you. And that's something that stuck with me because it's so different than what we've learned in America, to try to control life, to take life by the horns and make a better place for yourself in this world. And here, I feel like it's been a struggle to learn, but you are so much happier when you can just let life come to you and react to it. And that's what today is. I mean, we kind of had an idea that this is something we wanted to do, but we didn't control it. We let it happen. We waited for the right moment to be able to do this, rather than make it part of our itinerary.
And Greece always shows up. Maybe not in the way that you were expecting, but it always does. We didn't force today, we just let it lead us here.
When you live in Greece, you stop trying to chase the perfect day and let it come to you.
Like pink sand, blue seas, mountain views, and lagoon.